Good morning. I am doing a journey back to the heart, series 6. And today I'm going to be looking at how returning home back to the heart and having space for anger is not as contradictory as it seems sometimes. But before I do that, I want to set my intention, which is I would really love to get 1,000,000 YouTube subscribers. So if you could hit subscribe. And also when I reach 500, my son gets to put a whipped cream pie in my face, which he's super excited about. So if you could help me achieve my goal of 1,000,000 subscribers, that I'll be able to reach in this healing realm, and then also 500 for my son to YouTube whipped cream pie in my face. That would be awesome. And now I would like to root into a short little exploration of anger. And I just wanted to kind of speak to my journey and my exploration to this point. I had a lot of uncomfortable feelings around anger, and I didn't really have anger held or modeled in the healthiest way. And I of course recreated those patterns with choices I made as an adult. And so I'm really exploring healthy anger and what that means, and allowing myself to have anger about places in my life that I think really deserve the energy of anger. And some of it is directed toward people who I feel misused and mistreated me. And then the other part is also there's this anger towards self, which for not being able to discern, or feeling like I made a bad choice, which kind of gets into the shame, but there's also anger there. And I think it's actually anger masking the shame in that particular thing, but there's still this energy of anger. And I think a lot of times when we're talking about the heart center and the heart space, there's this like illusion that we evolved to be humans that no longer need to feel the other human emotions. And maybe on my journey I'll find that that's true, but here right now I'm really rooted in that this human experience is important, and when dealt with properly and embodied, anger doesn't contradict compassion or love. A lot of times in this new place, I have a lot of anger towards my recent ex-husband. I have a lot of anger toward the person who roofied me in Florida and what happened there. I don't even know who it was, but that whole experience and what happened to me. I have a lot of anger toward the sexual assault done by a very good friend. I have a lot of anger toward the person who raped me. So I have valid places to be angry, and I think that bypassing those things, or thinking that I'm more of an evolved human to not feel the anger but find love, compassion, and forgiveness, is really not allowing me to be fully embodied. And it's not allowing me to have my full human experience. And I'm finding that from a nervous system perspective, or a trauma lens, that it's not one or the other. It's actually empowering, and there's self-advocacy, and there's ways to start moving toward um, a true sense of compassion, love, and forgiveness when I can sit with the feelings of anger and know it in a healthy way. And so part of my journey as a human, it is to like really have space for those sensations of like fight, flight, and freeze that is intertwined in my anger due to trauma. And really sitting with the feeling of like, man, I wish I could have punched him in the face. Like that is a natural reaction of self-protection, right? I mean, and that is not bad. And to not allow this human body or this nervous system to go through the movement or the motions of, like right now I'm really feeling like I want to take a deep breath, and I wish I could like just like push against something, like just push against it, like anger, like just thinking about those things I named. I mean, that's way over threshold. How many things did I name that was like violation of boundary, violation of boundary, violation of boundary? And like I should have a natural self-protection response, and I can hold my experience in love and in compassion. And to know for my system to be healthy, I need to be able to like go through the motions of letting that energy dissipate and not be held up in my body. Because what else will manifest, like other health problems, health concerns, quality of life when you're just holding pent up energy. And I also think it's important to be said that I don't hate those people. Like, I don't. That had inflicted pain. I really hold in my heart that these people who hurt me are hurt people. And although angry and disappointed and upset, I can hold compassion and love for their experience on how they navigated in the world, because they too are hurt and wounded, and I send that love from this place while still holding the love and compassion for my experience, which is one that encompasses anger. And I think as I really drop deeper into this, my experience is more whole, and I'm definitely more healthy, and I have a lot more like zest and energy. And my podcast was like, I'm working full time. I'm a single mom. I work with nonprofit kids and trauma, and I'm still blooming a podcast and starting a YouTube. And I think a lot of that is out of like this space of like letting this energy move and letting it have voice, and self-empowerment and self-advocacy and all those wonderful things that can come and bloom out of anger, love, and compassion. I mean, it's like, whoa, come on. So I just wanted to speak to that today, and thank you so much. And remember to subscribe. And if you're interested in consciousness talks, I have an awesome podcast on SoundCloud or on iTunes, and It's called Coleyology, and I have so many brilliant people come and speak about healing and health and trauma and consciousness, and it's kind of amazing. So please join me, and thank you again. And if you want to see a pie in my face, help me get to 500 subscribers by hitting subscribe. From my heart to yours. Mwah. Have a great day.